Yo, to Toby, yo, thanks for that Prime sub. But yeah, you guys probably who else saw my YouTube video on like the bad hit detection of this game? Did anyone see that? Anyone in the chat? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find those mods. First Black Ginger. I would definitely have to find that. So
good evening, Sir
labbing
Margin.
will be more
Greetings
fun.
from Spain. Appreciate your content. Keep it swinging.
Is that the one with Lily? Yeah, it was one with Lily, and then there was another one I did with Lydia. It was a few other characters too. I think I did like 3 videos, but I put them all in my my Tekken 7 Tech / combos playlist on YouTube. Definitely check that out. Some gems. A lot of it is old, but some of it is new. And who's that? Earring to Toby. Yo, thanks for that gift sub to who's that? Lottie who? Hugh. But yeah, the thing is, like with this game, +8. It's like the exact frame where once you're +8, a large selection of moves just become homing. And the funny part is it's not even the faster moves. It's not even the faster moves. It's really crazy. Like Zafina, like the regular jab, that's her +8 move. She hits with it, her power crush becomes unstoppable, even though it's 24 frames. You only need 4, I believe 4 or 5 frames, between 4 to 6 frames to like sidestep something in negative. But I got King here. He's doing Jaguar 4 into down back 2. Let me see. Let me try and step it. You see that? King is literally homing her like a freaking homing missile. Like the character's actual animation is changing to follow the opponent. So let's go down to +7. Let's go down to +7. King does not follow. You see this? 1 frame difference. Hold up. He is literally doing the move in place how he's supposed to, right? But if you decide to sidestep the move, like right there when I got hit, I stepped 1 frame too late. 1 frame too late. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like that's some sort of like even if I do it late, you just cannot step this move. It's impossible to step it. If you do it late, early, it doesn't matter. King is the animation. Look at King. He is literally following her. It's and this isn't just a King thing. This is like a Tekken 7 thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who's that? Twix? It doesn't matter. King is following her. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. 1 frame +7. He's not following her. He's not following her at all. But if I delay the step at all, if I delay it, he's gonna follow me. He's a real, what they call it, a heat-seeking missile. The animations are totally different. He is tracking Zafina's movement. It doesn't matter when you step. And the crazy part about all this is that he's not plus enough for this move to stop, you know, attacks. He's not. Does she have anything that's 15 frames? Yeah, see, it's easily interruptible. But for some reason, if you try to move, You try to sidestep, King is homing. And that makes no sense to me. Why is that why is that the case? Just because it's +8. But +7 is not the same thing. You can actually swing and stop him. So this game promotes. I know it's definitely not intentional, guys. This is obviously a bug. This is not what they wanted with this game, I'm sure. But that promotes more like mashing, more offense, and defense in the form of attacking back. That's exactly what that promotes. Of course it does not work for like every slow move, but it does work for like a couple. And the same thing goes for like King's 4-4-2-1. If you don't sidestep that move before he completes his revolution, you cannot sidestep that move. See, he doesn't follow you. But you see that? If you don't step it, if you're not already stepping the move, you can't step it. He actually follows you. Look at the animation. See, if I sidestep early, King goes the other way. But you do it late, which you have enough frames, by the way. You have enough frames, but you just can't do it. You just can't step. Let me see. I think there was like a ugly setup I had. I think that may have been it. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's out of range right there. But there are some knockdown setups you can have and create it just like that. You say just block? Yeah, I know, right? You better. Or attack. The bug promotes mashing, right? And there's another one. There was another one. King's 4-4-2 is like that. His power crush is like that. Let me see. Trying to get. I think that may be it. This isn't clean, but you can't make this stuff up, right? It's a completely linear attack. But why in the world is it homing? This DP? There's like another setup I wanted to do. I think it may have been this one. It may have been that. You see that? Freaking 23 frame move. She doesn't have a quick enough. Not a lot of people have quick enough lows. But even with her ridiculous sidestep, he's clearly homing. Who is that? Dolko? No, I didn't see your comment. Yeah, I saw it. I did. I mentioned that. Do the random jab. Oh, that crazy stuff. You remember that, Chef Chris? Yeah, and this is like a total. I don't even know how I discovered this. It just makes your shoulder pretty much safe, because he just goes. He's homing, like the homing properties of the shoulder right there. From being at the perfect, I guess maybe it's +8 when I do it. Maybe that's what it is. That's probably what it is, but it's so random. Yeah, a lot of characters cannot punish him right here with their 12 frame punishers. A lot of characters. I don't even. What is that? I don't watch. I don't watch boxing like that. To even know what that means. Dark player. Southpaw stance? What? I don't know what you mean. Yo, what's up, Jet Lee's Busy J? Yo, see, the thing is, Spizzy, the frame disadvantage, it applies to +8 for some reason, where you can actually attack. You can actually attack, but you can't move for some reason. Like this. Look at this. You can do a freaking 16 frame move and stop it, but you can't sidestep it. Because the character King is actually homing the opponent. And I'm picking Zafina just because she has, you know, the best, well, worst hurt boxes in the game. And an overpowered movement, like sidestep and backdash. Left arm. Now you can't, you're talking about Virtual Fighter. You can't just switch your stances on this game unless you're Horon. But this isn't just a King thing. This is like a Tekken 7 thing, because Zafina has it with jab into back 3. It doesn't work for every move, but it does work for a lot of moves. And it just makes no sense at all. Which one is this? Yeah, you see how King's animation at the end of the shoulder? He's still facing towards her, even though he's running, like he's doing the charge in a different direction when he starts to move due to Zafina's tech roll to the, you know, the background. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but you have to just look at King. At the end of it, he's facing towards her. So let's assume we just don't get hit. Hold up. I'm trying to get as far away as possible. See there. He continues going in a straight line. He does not like auto lock on Zafina. It's just weird like that. Yeah, look at his head. He's actually facing towards her. But again, it's every character on the game. Yeah, it becomes homing. Of course, it's a setup. You know, definitely a lot of timing. I think another one was like, I think that was one of them too. Look at King. He's actually like following her. That that is crazy. A freaking 32 frame move becomes homing just because he's +8 or above. And that's like the crazy like thing about, like, that's the thing that I hate the most about this game is the hit detection. And that's stuff like that is why, even though it's benefiting King this isn't a King exclusive thing. This works for every character on the game. Now, I'm not gonna be at KIT. It's not safe enough, I feel, to go to a big, like, major event at this point. But all of you guys who are going to KIT this weekend, please be safe. Please don't be in anybody's face, especially if they don't have a mask on, because you know it's like a lot of people that I knew personally that have died from this, and it's like a week to week basis. Every week is somebody new, and you know, a big major event like that, you know, I just don't think that's safe for me personally. But yeah, if you guys are going to KIT to compete, just just do not yo, what's up, 10 Fulbus? Yeah, just do not be in people's faces. They don't have masks, you know. Social distance. Hey, scoot that chair back on the setup. You know, I know they have it where you sit right next to your opponent. You guys need to like scoot back and scoot away. Do whatever you can to keep the COVID away. Yeah, just yeah, wear a mask, please. Do everything you can. I know the best thing is just not to go, but yeah, please don't just go and be reckless, you know. That's the only reason why I'm not going. And it's hurting me not to go, honestly, because it's not just the tournament itself, it's the people. And my Nashville, my fellow Tennessee brethren are gonna be there. And I absolutely love hanging with those guys and girls, you know, kicking it with them. It's more than just competing on the bracket. It's about the people. And I miss these people. I haven't seen these people in 2 years at this point. Almost 2 years. Yo, good stuff, 10 Fulbus. I told you, man, if you just keep practicing, you'll be godlike. Don't doubt yourself, man. You have to believe in the king. Believe in king. Character is good enough to beat anybody on the game. You just have to be on your P's and Q's, man, because everyone knows the matchup against King. At least the one thing everyone knows is this right here. Ducking. Well, I didn't know she wiped her chin. That's cool. But yeah, ducking. Everyone knows to randomly duck when they get scared. Whenever that initial fear sets in for like anybody on the planet when they fight King, they're gonna hit that down and back. Sometimes they don't even hold the back to potentially block a low. They just straight up ducking. Because the down on this game blocks lows anyway, so they don't even care. They're not gonna do the option select the low parry a low and duck the grab at the same time. Now they're like ducking. So if you can scout that 10 Fulbus, scout that with those forward threes, or if you're like really feeling yourself down back two or hop kick, then yeah. Jeez, but yeah, KIT, nah, I'm not going. There is no chance. I haven't registered. Registration closed like 2 days ago. And yeah, you can actually, you said alien sight. What? I think King is easy to pick up and play if you are fluent in fighting games, old school gamer. Like if you've never played a fighting game before, then trying to do one giant swing with King is going to be super hard to do. I'm talking about the people who have played like 2D fighting games with all of the different directional inputs, you know, the quarter circle forwards and backs and you know, actual inputs before you do the moves that require more than one direction at a time, you know. If you've never played a fighting game before with those complex inputs, then King is going to be difficult. Armor King 2, I would suggest playing with I guess Craig or something, because he doesn't have a lot of those. He still has those. He has like at least a quarter circle forward, he has 2 grabs with quarter circle forward, and he has a jackhammer that's done the same way as a giant swing. But with Marduk, you don't have to do those difficult grabs. You can just tackle. With King, you actually have to do those difficult inputs. Like giant swing is like the best throw in the game. So you're gonna have to be able to do that. If you've never played any fighting game and you're not used to it, then King is gonna be a struggle for you, because those inputs, especially when they, you know, like running the forward 3 times into 2+4, the Shining Wizard, that is gonna be difficult because it's foreign to you. But if you play other games before, King isn't gonna be very hard. He's not gonna be very hard to pick up. Really, nobody should be, besides like a Akuma, you know, Steve, you know, Lee with the punishment, stuff like that, you know. Yo, what's up, your Chalupa? So you're gonna have to spend a lot of time practicing giant swing, especially like in combos and stuff. King does have. Let me try and just do one. Like an easy mode. Even Chenzo does this combo today. This one here. You're gonna need to be able to do this combo, because if you think that you're gonna drop the shining wizard, you're gonna have to be able to do that. I even drop this combo sometimes. There are a lot of times where I wish I was a Chenzo. There are times I wish I was Chenzo, by not doing, you know, not ever attempting to go for a 4-4-1 combo, the hard stuff. Yeah, that combo there. Who is that asked? This combo here is gonna be one of the most difficult things to do as a King player. And even harder, this one here with the 1-2. Those are like super difficult. Like at the highest level, King is a very difficult character to play well with. Very difficult. The execution on him alone, especially like getting a micro dash from this, that is super difficult. Even I'm dropping it. I'm probably gonna drop it again. Yeah, I dropped it again. Super difficult. So yeah, at the highest level, King is a very difficult character to like execute with properly and to win with. And it's mainly due to the fact that so many people know how to fight King, and I mean, it's not like they haven't had, you know, 25, 26 years to, you know, get this matchup down. The character has, you know, what you normally do, the average flowchart with King has remained unchanged since Tekken became a competitive game. It really has. Forcing the throw, mid mix up, and, you know, just playing a basic defensive game until you can set up the throw mid mix up. His flowchart gameplay has been the same for over a decade now. Shoutouts to Tenfubis with the emote spam. Yo, KAS, that is scary, whatever that is. But you know something? I'm a little disappointed is that you guys aren't using the Armor King arms. I think King Sticks is the only one that's using it. But he used like all the emotes, yo. That's OD. Do you have to practice I do. Yeah, if I don't practice, I'm not gonna be able to land it. That's what this stream is all about. It's just like basic labbing and trying to show you guys some stuff that you may not have known about. But there are a lot of people in the chat who did watch all of those YouTube videos, and they're, you know, up to date with everything. So yeah, King, I know that's probably why Tenfubis is having a lot of trouble in tournaments, and you know, I am too, especially online.